And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Subnautica. We're going to be chasing off after artifact Z13, which is, I think, on the surface. To set out with our sea truck, we are going to have to wait for the sun to be up long enough for there to be some power in our base down here. Because to launch the sea truck from the base, you need surplus power. It needs to be non-zero power. I think we do have some power in the base. I think the sun's been up long enough that we should be able to get going. We swapped which base we were in for a moment because the power was out. Yeah, we got power back. Okay. Before I head out, do I want to do any inventory management? Yeah, we want to dump some of the stuff in the chests here. So we need rubies, we need diamonds, we need all the fancy stuff we can't get right next to base, basically. Let's hop in sea truck. We'll do the exploration first, then we'll do construction second. So artifact Z13 is that way, so we're just going to basically punch the accelerator and drive out that way, at least as far as we can go. And then probably recognize that we're going to need to do something to get up on land. So I think that is on the land portion of the map. Well, I say land. It could be a glacier for all I know. Get up there. That didn't look like anything useful there. Ooh, that's a new life form we haven't scanned before. Looks potentially dangerous. Eye jelly. Here we go. It's that thing can blow freezing rays at us, okay. Interesting eye jellies. I don't think we've been over here before, but we also haven't really had a reason to be over here. Hopefully this is the right way to go to get to where we're going. Hole's getting a little narrow to run a truck through. I definitely want to be able to take the truck through with anything on the back. This is also about the end of the way here. So I think this is the dead end. Okay. Oh, although that does look like, I think there's the place where we're supposed to get up on the land. So in fact, this may be the right spot. food. No place to get warm here, which is going to be the concern very soon. Is that steam vents? Not warm enough, at least? Okay. At least not consistently warm enough. Okay, so that's how we're supposed to warm up here. Find a steam vent, wait for it to go off. Disinfected water. This does appear to have been a biome in that if you wanted to, you could come here early enough.
Bridge. It was important to Otera, but more important to me.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes.
I need to get some hydraulic fluid to close the bridge. Okay. Let's find a steam vent. We'll go sit on top of that while we look at what we need to build the hydraulic fluid.
Hypothermia imminent.
I think this is a steam vent. There we go. I was getting a little worried there. Getting a little close for comfort.
Altera facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Yoink pepper. See, it's warm inside.
Phi Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
New blueprint synthesized.
See if we can find anything interesting here.
Sam loved working here with her spy pinglings.
Do all humans like work?
The lucky ones do.
Are you lucky?
I used to think I was.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
An SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Oh, that didn't have any audio log associated with it? Okay.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
Combined with a snow bowl to create drinkable water. Okay. Oh, and there's a convenient base here. Alien base. Presumably what they're studying. Fiber mesh, okay. Some more fiber mesh. Almost like it thinks I want fiber mesh for some reason. Thermos.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy Pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Kara pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the Snow Fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the Penglings.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing
Twitch
is
chat
more
saying, "Don't
important
forget
than
kitty
our
poster."
safety. I'll take care of it,
Also,
okay?
hello.
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks,
I think
Sam.
that's the poster we're talking
Keep up
about.
the good work.
Hey, guys. I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? Like I'd miss Fred being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were not the intruder.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen Leviathan. I investigated and...
You investigated? When? I didn't see you.
Maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are art.
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable. But if we work together, we can get them to put an end to the Kara mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. You're Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
Okay, so this is an alien teleporter. Not active. Although we've seen two, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were connected. Just not activated at the moment. Not sure if there's anything super useful out here to grab before we head out. one of the Twitch chat saying, looking back at the chat, good. This is your first time going through the game? Yeah, this is my first time going through Subnautica Below Zero. I've done Subnautica before. So this is my first time wandering around here. Some more disinvested water. Get to that steam event where it stops steaming. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure how much more valuable stuff we have to get to this location before we head back. Go make that hydraulic fluid. I think we've got everything we need to make the hydraulic fluid, or can pick it up on the way at least.
Hypothermia imminent.
Let's get back inside. The character warmed up. And then I'll respond to the Twitch chat I just saw. There we go. Twitch chat saying, I played this a while ago. Overall, I don't enjoy it as much as the original Subnautica, but it has its moments. Yeah. It definitely has its moments. The opening to the original Subnautica is pretty nice. Maybe struggling a little bit with the fall through near the end. We'll see if this game struggles with the fall through. There's just a little area back here. I think what that log we just got is basically inferring is that we can use the Pengling spies to go explore tight areas. So we can use that to get specifically stuff from those areas. So we may want to come back with a spy. It's time to get back to the truck. Or at least attempt to get back to the truck. Freeze our character. As I know I'm walking the wrong way. Realize there's a path up here. Twitch chat saying they can let me know how to use the thermos if you'd like. Well, feel free to share that. I probably could look that up on the wiki if I wanted to spend the time. And then we can share that with whoever watches this later, because I'm recording this later for YouTube, so this will get uploaded to YouTube eventually.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, it doesn't lie when it says that. I'm gonna have to get back inside.
Hypothermia imminent.
Oh, we might not make it back inside. Oh, I'm not making it back inside. Okay, stop coming back in the sea truck. Went with me with the posters. I did lose some stuff. I lost the titanium. I lost the thermos. So the thermos that the Twitch chat was about to explain to me how to use, I don't have anymore. Although, I think we have the recipe to make the thermos. Yeah, I can make the thermos. I want another one. Frost vase and salt also make water refrigeration tablets. Okay. Okay, well, let's... That's interesting. Get back in the sea truck so we can drive around. Let's go make the hydraulic capsule. Did forget that I had a pepper in my inventory. Into which that's probably implying, based on the comment, so it brings your temperature up. Okay. Did not know that the pepper brings my temperature up. Thermos uses the coffee machine to store hot liquid so you can warm yourself up in the field. Oh, that's good to know. I haven't built a coffee machine, so I may want to go out of my way at some point to build a coffee machine then. Okay. Let's get back to base, get the hydraulic fluid made, and we can go explore the alien ruins. Also, in theory, got the recipe for the cold weather suit, which should help actually be out in that sort of weather. But yeah, when I looted the pepper, I did not realize the pepper had that effect. I just was like, random pepper, I'm going to yoink a pepper. So I did not remember I had a pepper in my inventory. Or, well, I remembered I had a pepper in my inventory, did not remember the pepper did something, because I haven't used it yet. I believe my moon pool is between the prawn suit and the mining pod. There we go. There's the moon pool. Interested saying, yeah, I believe the peppers say in the description that they bring up your temperature. We make a point of carrying a handful of them, exploring anything on land. Okay, well, that's something to know for the future. Then I'm gonna go out to grab gel, or the seed sack. It's quick enough to do. Just swim on over here. Past the sea monkey. Make a unit of hydraulic fuel, which we need for that quest. So that's what I... Well, we looted some fiber mesh, so that's what it was showing me, giving me a bunch of fiber mesh. I think we can make fiber mesh pretty easily, though, so that's not super valuable. Oh, the fiber mesh was in here. Oh, there's fiber mesh. Yeah, so that's the vine samples. Okay, so losing the fiber mesh is a setback, but it's not a big setback. And we hadn't found any snow stalker for yet. So we've got something to do if we want more time out in the cold. Okay. before we head out too quickly, let's actually take the time to make sure the ship is fixed. Oh, and I've got an empty battery in my inventory. Let's fix that. Let's get full charge for the Sea Glide, because I think it's the Sea Glide that probably hit all my battery. Okay, so we swap battery, and then we swap battery, and then we swap battery. And then we get back in the sea truck. And we drive back out there. Oh, I forgot to... I do want to take the time to make one of those spy penguins. No, I don't want to take the time to make the spy penguins. That looks like that's going to be a bit of a bother to make. We're going to want those later, or at least one of those later. On Delta Island, where we saw, not this stream, but a couple streams ago, some diamonds. I believe it's the spy penguins, how you get those diamonds. Yeah, once we know where we're going, this is a pretty good time coming out here. That's our unload spot. Okay, so let's kind of get my hydraulic fluid installed on the bridge here, so I'm going to cross the bridge first. There's a steam vent. We can get there quickly enough and get some warmth off of it.
I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast.
No luck
It
there.
would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Hoping that the steam vent goes off again quickly enough.
Hypothermia imminent.
Oh, might be getting it a little close. Yeah, getting it a little close. Yep, got it too close. Uh-oh. It's Twitch chat says going, uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. We're just back in the sea truck, so it's not the end of the world. Wasn't carrying anything on me really to lose, so wasn't that much of a setback. That was one of the reasons I rushed to get the hydraulic fluid out of the inventory, because we got ourselves frozen. More of this one. Twitch chat's going, well, man, that's a really uncomfortable time between heat vent blasts. Yeah. I have to say the steam vents are not as convenient as the thermal flowers. Oh, I think that's partially to discourage you from exploring this area without using the cold clothing. I'm on top of one of the steam vents, so this should go off soon. Give it more time this time between going off. Guy here. Okay. There it goes. This is about to give up when it goes, yeah. Okay. Let's get going here. Trisha saying maybe it doesn't blast if you're standing on it. We've had one of them blast when we were standing on it, so I think they will blast if you're standing on it. But I think they all have their own sort of independent timing. So not all of them are particularly frequent. So warm this cave, and here's the peppers that Twitch chat was saying can keep us warm. Let's go grab a bunch of those peppers. 34 body heat. So yes, they do warm you up if you go look at them. More peppers. Yes, more peppers. It's that way. Take a moment to eat one of those peppers. More peppers, grab some of those. Also nice as a food source, so I'm not complain about having them to eat. Oh, this cave happens to be warm. So we got ore veins in here. So we took the bronze suit out here. This might be a useful place to have the bronze suit. Oh, snow is what I'm seeing that I can pick up off the floor. Fair enough. More peppers. Do not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Yes. I remember that quote. Although it's been quoted so many places, I don't know where it originally comes from. Just gonna slide, really go down here. So I think we want to go investigate the artifact, not that cave. It's a Dune reference. I was saying in response to the giant snowworm. Yeah. Have I visited the Altera base here? Yeah, we've been to... Well, we visited the Altera base on the other side of the bridge. I don't know if there's another one on this side of the bridge. I'm seeing some Altera stuff here. Since Dune features giant sandworms, yeah. This is that way, only 100 meters off. Let's investigate the crane up here first. Bumper batteries, okay. Bumper.
New blueprint synthesized.
Twitch saying, so you're already on the other side? Damn bro, I have 10 hours in the game and I still forget to craft the thing to unlock it. Yeah. Well, I saw the recipe to unlock it and was like, yeah, no, that's like the first thing I'm gonna go out of my way to build on the moment I'm back at base. Granted, I already had the
Seek shelter.
idea to go find that thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to go throw ourselves in the tunnel, because that's how we're gonna survive the whiteout conditions until the weather passes. This might not be a tunnel. Place for the titanium. And this is actually warm down here, so okay, we can stay down here for a moment. Extra breath. Thumper. Thumps things. Okay. I think that's enough ore for the moment. You even have the snow fox. No, I don't have the snow fox. It's a blueprint from the rabbit from Bambi. It says a different Twitch share. Those weren't the same Twitch share, if you're wondering. Watching this later on YouTube. So no, I do not have the snow fox. No, it would probably be a smart thing to have brought up here. Oh, there's a Disney cartoon Bambi. There's a rabbit called Thumper. Yes. Okay, so we're looking for an emergency exit. I can throw myself off the cliff here, into the water. I think that's what we want to do right now, but we could do that. Doing a very bad job at finding this alien artifact. It's so close, but yet so far. I think that was a worm trying to get me. Oh, so that's the bridge. So across the bridge. This is the side with the artifact. The artifact is like 40 meters below us. So how do I go down? Question of the day. Oh, it's probably in the caves. That's probably where I'm getting lost. And then Twitch chat's telling me, but seriously, the thumpers are another nod to doom, the great vibrations to distract the snow worms. Okay, so if you're less of a maniac than me and just running past them, you might want a thumper. Oh, ancient cabling. Pass through diamond dust. Okay. Oh, vein of ore. Okay. Copper and silver and such. Chat said I got by without the thumpers. Tried one out at one point, but only said the snow worms aren't really dangerous enough to warrant them. Yeah, I find a lot of the wildlife in Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, because you're not allowed to like kill any of it. Most of it's just best like avoided by being cognizant of how quickly they move around. You don't win by fighting the wildlife. You win by avoiding it most of the time. Have I crafted the spy penguin? No, I have not. Although I do know that we can get some diamonds with one. We've just got the recipe for it. I haven't taken the time to make it yet. We're gonna figure out how to get back into those caves again that we found the other time. Ah, there we go. Probably that way. Let's come out that hole for the moment. Come up, get our bearings, figure out where we are. Okay, no, I want to be down that hole. Good chat saying, you really should, because I see you want the thermal suit, the one that protects you from the cold, and the materials that you need for that is fur from one creature. You can easily achieve that with the spy penguin. Okay. It was definitely on my things to do, was to build the spy penguin. So that's just telling me to put it higher on the priority list. Thanks for that. That's dead end. That's not the way to go. Ah, might be something up here. No, that isn't helping. I think I need to be in the caves to get to where I'm going. Twitch asking, what is my tolerance for spoilers? I'm okay with being told where things may be, but I don't need, like, explicit instructions. Plus, to some degree, I'm not the best at navigating in this game. So there's a decent possibility you could tell me exactly where something is, and I would not be able to find my way there. So be prepared that your attempts at spoiling things may not work very well. Fair enough. Is this the Twitch center? Just checking. Yeah. Looks like at least that section of the cave is not helping me get where I want. Twitch chat saying, remember, you can always save the game before you do something risky, and if you die, you can always load the save file. Yeah, that's something I could do. But most of the stuff that could kill me in the game right now isn't really going to be giving you much of a setback. Worst case scenario is going to sort of dump me back in the seed truck without the peppers. probably work better. And that's gonna work better as a light. Twitch chat saying, one of the Twitch chatters is saying jump. That might be one of the ways to get to where I'm trying to go. I suppose that would work. Take that risk. Gotta go, but enjoy the game. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the Let's Play. This is being recorded for upload to YouTube, so if you want to catch it later, it will be uploaded to WillCole100. So I basically have the same username on Twitch and YouTube. Just YouTube has an extra 100 at the end. Twitch chatters are implying that I should jump here. Which might not be wrong. Let's see how this goes. So that gets me back to the truck. I don't think that gets me closer to my artifact, which is over there. Jump by, save the game, gotta go too. Okay, well, I hope you have a good day. Yep, bye, have a nice day yourself. Something over that side of the... Ah, I see the cave. I need to go down there. So I need... Oh, I see what I need to do. Okay. So I need to cross the bridge, and then back down to about where the water is on the other side of the bridge. There's a cave along the other side that I gotta go into. Little one peppers. So I get down there. Which is not through that cave. No convenient running steam vent. Let's grab some steam to warm up. Save us a pepper too. Not this one, right? We're gonna go for the jumping approach. Again, the worst I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lose the
Dangerous
peppers.
weather approaching. Seek shelter.
There we go. A little bit of buggery on the side there. At some point we'll have to figure out where that leads to, because I think that was where we were supposed to be coming down instead of just jumping off the edge, but jumping off the edge worked. Oop,
With
random
this
cube.
artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people. They survived for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
New technology acquired.
So I have to get the ion battery and the ion power cell, which are higher density power cells, for our purposes. . damage? No, that's quartz. Violet snow cone. Means something out there. Oh, that's a really big high jellyfish. Okay, let's work back to the suit truck and we'll go try to start the process of doing a bunch of crafting back at base. We are warm in the water. So we'll stay in the water for the moment. Warm up in here. It is real horrid weather for traveling. I'm like trying to run around in a blizzard in the long dark. Completely disorienting.
Hypothermia imminent.
So we've got a whole biome to explore. Yeah, don't know how I was supposed to get down here from that side of the bridge. Apparently I may not have needed to even use the bridge to get over to that artifact, but we did. By throwing ourselves off of some place. Okay, apparently to build that we're going to want the pangolin thing first, so there's the Snowfox Everpod. Whereas we charge the Snowfox of a bike. Probably want the penguin. So put that in the queue. That one's gonna be easy enough to build, but the actual getting the other stuff for the penguin will actually be the more complicated bit, I think. Go get in our truck. Get back to base. And then, yeah, we got a laundry list of stuff to build. Again, we're still sort of looking at the situation of we need more diamonds. And I know where to go for diamonds if we're desperate. Well, diamonds and rubies. So go back to base. And then in the next part, we'll go do a diamond ruby run. And then probably when we get back to base after that, we'll be hunting for lead, and then we'll put a bunch of that together. Because I think we've got most of the stuff we need for that, besides the diamonds and the rubies. I might arguably, although it would be cannibalizing stuff we wanted for something else, I probably do have the stuff I need to put the penguin together. Which would then open up some other alternatives on how to get the diamonds. But we'll work on that in the next bit. But first, back to base. But yeah, we've discovered a new Altera base. We did get another artifact found during this bit, and we found another biome that we probably at some point want to explore. And we've discovered the penguin spy robot, which we'll be wanting to get stuff out of tight spaces. So definitely not a unproductive episode here. I'm trying to, if I pick a spot 3 on our thing, see if I can plant, there we go, plant a pepper tree. Now we will have a source of peppers for when we go back there. So yeah, this is where we're going to put the part break in. A little bit of a long one if you're watching this on YouTube, because we went over an hour. We are going to take another recording session tonight, so if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short break between parts, get up, stretch legs, sip some tea, and we'll be back to record one more recording part during this recording session. If you're watching on Twitch, that part will be the part up tomorrow. We're going to do, as I said, we're going to go do a ruby and diamond run. We know where we can find rubies and diamonds, so we're just going to go to the known spot. We're basically going to go back to where we found the ancient skeleton, is what the plan is. So until the next bit, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next bit, and bye for now.